Hi guys! Okay, so I've been getting a lot of questions about moisturizers and what I use, and I just figured I would make a video about it because why not? It's just a lot easier. So I posted the other day, I really like the Deep Intensive Moisturizer by Young Living, and then I add helichrysum to it. That's like my miracle worker right there. But I wanted to talk to you about all the other options that you could do and things that I do and have done depending on where I am and whether I'm pregnant or not and so forth. So here we go. As you guys know, we travel a lot for work, so we go through all sorts of different climates. My face goes through the ringer just because I'm getting all sorts of makeup put on me, and makeup for film versus makeup for red carpet versus everyday makeup is completely different. So my face is just getting just destroyed. So I want to talk about moisturizers that are just super hydrating and healing and that can really help you, and you don't have to go out and spend like $200 a bottle like most of these celebrities are doing. You can actually make it right at home, and per little container, it doesn't really cost you that much. So first and foremost, I really do I do love my intensive moisturizer, but we're going to talk about how I make my own. Basically, I order a bottle like this online. Super great. I like the amber. It holds the oils well. Small, not huge. And I put, depending on where you're living, if I know I'm going to be home and in the sun a lot, I use this, and it's a SPF 50. And if I'm traveling, they actually have the SPF 10 version. So I get that and I pour it into this bottle. And then this is where it can get expensive, but hear me out. When you use essential oils, really amazing essential oils, like for instance, let's see what we got right here. Rose. We all know rose is amazing, but it's pretty expensive if you're gonna splurge on this. I use 5 drops of rose in here along with 5 drops of helichrysum. This is my baby right here, my #1 oil. And then I use 5 drops of lavender. So that mix right there is all I need with the sunscreen as my daily facial moisturizer. And this lasts me a long time, and you can make so many. So if you're looking at it from like an investment point of view, that's pretty amazing what you're getting out of these 3 bottles. And this, you could make, I think, like 20 or 30 of these versus going and spending $200 for something this size at your dermatologist's office. And I'm sure it works, but it's probably loaded with toxins. I was doing a whole bunch of research, and some of my favorite moisturizers that I used to use all the time that, you know what, they worked, but I didn't realize how they were affecting the rest of my body. So basically, all these moisturizers nowadays, all these moisturizers from the past and still today are loaded with parabens. And I used to not care about any of that stuff, but I wasn't educated on it at all. And basically parabens, they disrupt your hormones. They just really mess up your body. I had a friend do a whole post about how she was just really struggling with pain, especially during her menstrual cycle, just really trying to figure out like how to balance her hormones out. She didn't know what was happening, and comes to find out, when she cut out all parabens, like from her moisturizers and shampoos and conditioners and whatnot, she just stopped using things that contained, wow! Yeah, oh, do you have to go potty?
The big one.
Yeah? Okay, come on, let's go potty.
No.
Oh, you're done? Did you already go?
Yeah.
Good job! You went to the potty by yourself?
Yeah.
Did you go in the toilet?
Yeah.
Okay, good job.
Papa poop.
Oh, did Papa poop? Good job.
Papa poop back.
No. Papa goes poo-poo in the toilet. That's Grandpa, guys. Yeah? Okay, so, but when she cut all of those parabens out, the pain went away, her menstrual cycle went totally normal, and she was back to being great. And it's amazing because we just assume, all right, well, if I'm using this moisturizer on my face and it contains parabens, how is that going to affect my menstrual cycle? Well, your whole body's connected. So even though you may not get like a rash on your face or have any sort of issues on your face, you'll develop an issue somewhere else. So it's really important to just be as mindful as possible with the products that you're using to really, what is
That's
it?
a ball.
Where?
That's a ball.
Oh, go get the ball. Do you need help?
Look, how? Look at candy. Look.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Can you keep your pants on? Guys, this is motherhood at its finest. You good, buddy? Do you need help?
No.
Can you, wait, hold on. Here, you gotta pull your pants up more. Okay. So all that being said, you don't have to go out and buy expensive moisturizers. You can 100% just go buy a really awesome natural moisturizer. It shouldn't cost you a lot of money. And then when you add essential oils to it, you're literally making those high quality, crazy expensive moisturizers that you go buy at your dermatologist office or whatever, but without toxins, without the junk that's gonna hurt you, and you get way more bang for your buck by making it yourself. So I highly suggest that. What happened? Oh, do you need me to turn it back on? All right, here you go. Let's see. Uh-oh, hold on. There you go. So do that. This is probably really confusing just because I'm all over the place, so I apologize. So I'm gonna say it one more time. This, put a great natural moisturizer into it. I like adding SPF just because it gives you a little bit more protection. Do 5 drops of rose, 5 drops of helichrysum, and 5 drops of lavender. Now, if you wanna make something else that I believe could be a little bit more budget friendly, I would then take this SPF moisturizer and then do 7 drops of lavender and 7 drops of neroli. It's not as expensive as rose and still has amazing, amazing benefits. And if you can and you can splurge, go ahead and add some drops of helichrysum. Now, on to something else. I make really, really big babies. I don't know how I make big babies, but my children are huge. And my... Oh, you want help? Okay, you're making an F, and there we go. My belly just went so out there. They just carried out, not so much wide. And my stretch marks were insane. So I made a stretch mark mix, and basically patchouli is what I added to my already rose, helichrysum, and lavender. I then just added some patchouli to it. That's not something that you want to put on your face, especially if you're going to be in the sun, because it does create sun sensitivity, and you don't want anything being harmful to your skin. You actually want it to be healing and great. So patchouli is something that you can use, but make sure that you're not going to be in the sun. So that's something, it was a nighttime mix that I would make. I would put that in here. It was patchouli, helichrysum, lavender, and rose. And I would just rub it onto my belly, just in the midsection where kind of I was feeling the stretch marks. And I will show you guys pictures of how big my belly was, what it looks like now, and the healing process that I've been going through. I feel like I chose really moisturizing.
Mommy, Bill, tea.
Oh, there you go, tea. I feel like I chose really moisturizing essential oils because my skin does run drier, and the more you can moisturize, especially as your skin is stretching or afterwards for the healing process, the better, and you'll feel better. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. I know this is a really long video and I'm all over the place, but that's just what I do, and it's awesome. I'm not somebody who uses the same exact moisturizer every single day for always. I love switching it up. The other day, I should have brought it downstairs. Okay, I'll do a whole other post on it. But basically, Young Living makes this dry skin serum. I think it's literally called dry skin serum, and it's in like a little bottle this size. And I forgot how much I loved it, because it was just in a drawer tucked away. So, out of sight, out of mind. And then I opened the drawer and I saw it, and I'm like, I used to use this all the time. This stuff's amazing. So then I started adding that to my moisturizer routine. So it's just, you guys can change it up. There is no one perfect way. Everybody's different. Everybody's face reacts different. So you just want to make sure it's trial and error and finding what really works for you. But I really do believe that essential oils are super healing, and they're way better for you than toxins. And, God created them for us to use. So I hope you guys love oils as much as I do. I hope that you can start adding them to your daily lifestyle and routine. And yeah, I hope this was helpful. Love you guys. Bye.